The official for this match, Justin Rogers, doing everything he can, trying to have this as a one-on-one match, which is what it's scheduled as. But then you've got this Muppet, Hellfire McGuire, who always sticks his nose whenever it comes to the Mecca. For Spencer Slade, it's an opportunity to skyrocket himself towards the MCW Heavyweight Championship, with the Mecca being a former MCW Heavyweight Champion in his own right. Mecca knows what it's like to be at the top here in MCW. Spencer Slade, who has become undoubtedly one of the hottest stars in the indies over the past few years. He looks like the guy. He is going to be the guy. Spencer Slade has that it factor about him. And truly, there's going to come a point where everyone is going to find out what FTG is all about. Fear the gear. However, tonight, Mecca is one of those stepping stones. And I don't want to say stepping stone, because Mecca is one of the most talented professional wrestlers I have ever had the chance to encounter. I've had the chance to talk with Mecca, much like I've had the chance to talk with Spencer Slade leading into this match. The mindsets are so different. For Brian Johnson, it's about getting a victory over Spencer Slade to put himself back where he feels he should have never left. And that's in contention for the MCW Heavyweight Championship, so that he can burn MCW into his image and make it in him and rebuild it in his image. For Spencer Slade, it's about being a man of the people and building something that only a dreamer could dream of. Spencer Slade, talk about a story of a young kid growing up with a hearing disability and becoming this monstrous man who is muscled up to the gills, to the max. Spencer, who lives up to his name, the Spectacular One. There's no doubt about it. Gets countered and explodes out of the corner with a clothesline. Spencer, what could he be thinking right now? Is about to pop Mecca up, but Mecca able to block it. Oh, no, the lower back. Mecca. Nope, Mecca tried for it, but still, that's the raw power. Stalling as he lets the blood rush to the head of Brian Johnson for added effect, added damage, plus 1,000 effect that leaves the Mecca stunned. And certainly leaves a concerned look for Hellfire McGuire, who has to watch this closely. And the ankle lock's been applied. It could have been a short night. Oh, come on. This stooge Hellfire McGuire. If there's anybody who pisses me off, it's certainly Hellfire McGuire. I'm so sick of him. I really am. And Brian sweeping the leg. Spine first. The back of Slade hitting the mat and then gets sent to the floor by Johnson. Hellfire McGuire always finds a way, whoever he is with, to help his man get on top. Spencer Slade pulling himself up. Oh, come on! A cheap shot that only infuriated Spencer, but Spencer getting blindsided by Mecca. Oh my God, this might as well have just been a handicap match. However, referee Justin Rogers telling Mecca he's got to stand away. He's telling Mecca to not go outside of the floor. The match pinfall, submission. That's how at least Spencer's going to end it, submission. That's how Spencer wants this thing to go. For Mecca, he could care less how this thing ends. That's why he doesn't care if he goes to the outside onto the floor to attack Spencer Slade, because he just wants to raise hellfire on him in a figurative and literal sense. And it's always sunny in Philadelphia applied. That Boston Crab, which kind of ironic in its own sense. Two different cities, two different states. Very ironic. But anyways, I digress on that. That's because Mecca eats, sleeps, and breathes Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Mecca is Philly through and through. And that's part of why he wants to rebuild MCW in his image. By the end of it, I honestly think if he ever wins the MCW Heavyweight Championship again, he's going to try and make this company PCW, Philadelphia Championship Wrestling. I wouldn't doubt it. Spencer, though, going to make sure nothing like that ever happens as he spears his way through the midsection of Brian Johnson in the corner. And now up on his shoulders, running power slam, hooks the far leg to put away Mecca. And Mecca able to kick out. And a near fall as Spencer Slade was close to putting away Brian Johnson. Spencer is feeling it, though. This might only just be the beginning. Oh, slips through. Uh-oh. Perhaps looking right to go right back on that ankle lock. Kicks out of it, though, is Mecca. Mecca looking for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia once more. German suplex by Slade. Oh, and a back elbow. And a clothesline finds the money. Once more, but gets ducked instead. And a German by Spencer. And a third, Spencer holds on. This is going to get worse and worse the longer this goes on. And I think you could see, and I think it's just already written in the face of Mecca. You saw the facial expression. It's there. Mecca was worried. He knew what was coming. That's that fear. When you know what's coming, but you just can't fight. You don't have the strength to fight the grip off. So you just push and take it. And there it is. The ankle lock applied. Writhing in pain. The boot comes off. And Hellfire Shoe nails Spencer. And looking for the process. And that could be enough to put away Slade. Mecca. But the problem is Mecca wasn't able to get a full floated cover on Spencer Slade. So had Mecca not just held onto the ankle and actually held and pulled back on the leg with a proper cover, Mecca would be victorious. But that's neither here nor there as this match continues to roll on. The pain is certainly well shown on Mecca as he limps. One boot missing. Taunting. That wasn't wise. Don't taunt Spencer Slade. An exposed foot caught by the ankle lock. Hellfire holds on to Mecca. So strong is Spencer Slade as Hellfire got pulled into the ring. Spencer Slade grabbing by the collar and then grabs by the waist. And a German sends Hellfire for a ride. Roll up, wait, countered. 2. Oh, Slade, Spencer got, and Spencer gets the victory. And how ironic is that? You thought you could pull a fast one on Spencer Slade, but but how it all plays out at the end. Spencer Slade stands out, stands up, and stands tall.